I feel like my curls are really popping today, like, oh, yes. Hello everybody, welcome to Mucking Ariana Free. It's Sunday, which means a new video, and today it is Guess the Reference, the final 10th episode of the series. 2 weeks ago now, I announced on both my Instagram and my YouTube community tab who this guest of today would be, and I gave you guys the opportunity to ask fan questions. I'm super excited for who we have today. So, you know, you've heard it 10 times before, so you can skip on if you don't need to hear this introduction. But if you haven't seen Guess the Reference before, basically it is a quiz that I have devised all off of my own back. It's not in any affiliation with any TV companies or channels that show The Next Step. So that includes CBBC, Family Channel, RTE in Ireland now, I believe also shows it, CBC Gem, ABC Me, and I think that is it. So there are 4 rounds to my quiz. The first round is the get to know you round, where the questions all revolve around the actor themselves, not their character, and there are 5 questions in this round. The second round is the guess the reference round, where all of the questions relate to the character that they have played on The Next Step and all the seasons that they have appeared in and everything to do with them. There are 10 questions in this round. The third round is then fan questions, and all of these have been submitted on either my Instagram or my YouTube community tab, and I've chosen from both for this video. And the final round is the obscure question, which is now worth 5 points. So it's a this changes everything round. It can pull you from the bottom position to the top position if you get that one question correct. So today's guest has made an impact from the very first episode that she was in, and she has been in every single season of The Next Step. She's been dance captain and made her way all the way to studio head, and is now a professional dancer on her own dance tour. She's one of my favourite dancers and characters. You guys all know, like, we don't need to see my reaction to when Michelle returned again in season 7. Michelle! It's Michelle! Oh my gosh! Guys! It's Michelle! Michelle's back! I'm wearing pink makeup, pink nails. Of course, we have Victoria Baldesarra, who played Michelle. Hi, it's so lovely to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you too.
Honestly, I was gonna call you at 6 o'clock my time, so in an hour's time, because I got the time wrong.
Yeah,
I'm very lucky that I checked last night, like, what is actually the time in LA when it's 5 o'clock my time, but yes.
I'm really excited to do this, so.
Have you seen any of the Guess the Reference videos previously, or any of my videos in general?
Yes, I have seen some. I made sure I did some research, because I was like, I don't want to go into this not knowing what I'm doing.
Brill. I'm also wearing all pink today in true Michelle fashion.
I'm like not wearing pink, I'm wearing purple.
I had to. That's close enough.
Yeah.
You are Michelle, so.
I can't escape the color pink. It's just like something that will forever be with me.
So the first question, it isn't a quiz question, but what season was your favourite for playing Michelle? So obviously the first season we had Michelle was brand new and all innocent. Yeah. Second season it was more drama. Third, she was a bit more emotional and crying all the time. The fourth one, she was a fighter. Yeah. 5th and 6th, she was studio head, and 7th, she said her goodbye. So which version of Michelle was your favourite?
Yeah, you broke that down perfectly. I was like, in my mind, I have to go through
I haven't wrote it down.
Seasons,
like, I'm not going off my memory.
I was like, I have to go through, like, the progression of my character over all the years.
Yeah.
I'd say season 1, just because I was, like, the new girl, fresh me, you know. Definitely season 1, because honestly, I was so young and, like, innocent to, like, the whole world of film and television. It was just crazy, and like, I don't know, I was literally, there's this TikTok that's gone like viral now with this guy, and it's like basically Brittany Raymond being like a clip of me on her YouTube channel where I'm like, the auditions aren't here, right? And then she's like, by the way, Victoria was 13, and then his face is like,
yeah.
And so literally when I saw that, I was like, aw, like, I just miss those days. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no one ever believes that you were 13 in the first series, because obviously, like, Rochelle and Noah, Briar and Miles, they were also, like, around the age 13, because obviously you have the same birthday as Miles Alec, don't you?
Yes.
And season 2, they were so small, and you're, like, up here.
Yeah, no, seriously, I don't know, so, just, like, I grew pretty quick, so. But yeah, I'd say season 1, just because, like, she was just so, you know, the new girl. It was exciting for me. It was super, super exciting. All the other seasons were super fun, but you know, I didn't cry as much. I was like super in control of, you know, the whole troupe, and I got to like have the feud with Emily. Exactly. I was like, Yeah, season 1 for sure.
Good answer. Yeah, I don't know which version of Michelle I like. Honestly, I like the season 4 version of Michelle because she's more feisty, and I think it makes sense after such a turbulent year she had before to come and change. And yeah,
the writers were really clever with that because they knew that like in season 3 I was like struggling and everything. I was always down in the dumps, and then they're like, well, you know what, we're gonna give you a really good comeback. And I was like,
a lot of people say that it's not it wouldn't be what Michelle would do, but I think it would be because Michelle's quite sensitive. I think she really would come back with a bang. Like her whole team has left.
You're totally
and
right.
she's brand new people in. She's got to prove herself to them. Yeah,
you're totally right.
I think it made perfect sense. Yeah,
I think so too. I totally agree, and it was so fun to be like, kind of like in an Emily role. Like I'm like, this is what Emily feels like, you know.
So we will get started with the quiz questions. So we're gonna start scoring you now.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
The first round is all about Victoria. So there are 5 questions in this round. They're not about Michelle yet.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
How many followers do you currently have on Instagram?
500 and... Okay, this is a tricky one because it was fluctuating. I saw 509K or 510K. I haven't looked.
Which one do you want to go for?
You know what? I'm going to shoot for the stars. 510.
It was 509, I'm afraid.
Dang! No.
You were very close, but I'm going to have to say that one is wrong. Yeah. I mean,
go
with your gut. First answers. I should have accepted it and you would have got the point. Question 2. What song did you last dance to in the last dance video you uploaded to your Instagram?
Cause I miss you and I need your love, but my mind is running wild. Could you help me slow it down? Put my mind at ease. Pretty please, I need your
Dua Lipa, cause I miss ya and I need your love. Cause you help me slow it down. Pretty please.
Yes,
pretty please.
Yes, pretty please. Okay. Perfect.
I had to sing the whole song.
Every dance video you upload just has me in awe, and I'm just
thank you. That
hypes me up.
I know.
I love it.
I was actually thinking about doing another one, like maybe later this week. So
yes, do it. Do it.
Thank you.
We're on about your IMDb now. So, what was the name of your character in Private Eyes?
Carly.
Oh yes, perfect. Yeah, straight off the bat.
Okay. Yeah, Carly.
What free trivia notes do you have attached on your IMDb?
I recently looked at this. Okay, so. One, it says that I was the youngest cast member on A Troop in season 1, or just like in general. Oh, and then it says, I think now it says like Alexandra is, even though obviously that's not true anymore.
Yeah, it does say that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think one is my birthday. It says that my birthday is July 28th, 1998, or is that wrong?
It's not on there. So you can have one more guess.
I have another
final one. Yeah.
Okay. That I have a brother named Alec.
Yes. So the one you missed
what's the other one?
was that you're the only cast member from season 1 to have remained on A Troop in all 5 seasons.
Whoa, I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Learning about yourself there. So I will give you 2/3 of a point because there was 3 points to get and you got 2 of them. So it's all good. Final question. True or false? In your short film, The Come Down, the final shot is a close-up of just your face.
True.
Yes, true. It was so hard to think of a question for that because I was going to base it off the setting, the scene, and then I was watching the behind the scenes and that, so that you knew every single location, so I was like, I can't ask that.
Yeah, so, honestly, yes. I have seen the film so many times, especially when we were editing, so I could tell you
super good. It's a beautiful film. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I want to get more. So
we will move on to the questions now about Michelle. So this is the reference round, and all the questions are in relation to the seasons, episodes that Michelle has been in, the dances she's been in, the people she's spoken to, anything, literally.
Okay. If you're a legend, get your game face on.
In season 1, episode 4, who switches places with Michelle when she is assigned to the back row by Emily?
Wait. Stay in the front. Emily did this all on her own. And I clearly do not deserve to be in the front row. Michelle does.
Who switches? Riley.
Yes, Riley. Perfect.
How did I remember that?
I was hoping you'd get that one. I wanted to start easy.
I'll start easy. Oh god, this is like from eight years ago.
Yeah, literally.
Victoria.
Literally. Question 2. Also in season 1, but episode 25, at the sleepover episode, who does Michelle say she likes when Emily asks her in front of everyone?
Who would you want to date in age group out of the boys? I asked Michelle about who she likes because she's new. We don't really know her that well, and I kind of want to know.
West? Obviously, I'm not going to say Eldon because that would just be ridiculous. I choose West. I'll just make a joke out of it.
West.
Yes, it's West. Good.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Yeah,
We're on a roll. It's going good. Question 3. In season 2, what team does Michelle join at school to replace dance in her life?
But the good news is I was hoping that you would step in for her.
Me? Really? You want me on the team?
Want you on the team.
Yeah, I would love to. That sounds amazing. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Well, there was like a, I think it was debate.
It is. Yes, it's the debate team. Perfect. Good. Okay, question
There you go.
4. What is Michelle's final position in her nationals routine showstopper?
Oh my gosh, how do I not remember this? Where
It's too iconic,
No?
you can't have forgotten.
oh, like this, hair whip, and then
Is that
No?
your final answer?
we run the show. Oh, boom. It's this.
Yeah, it's that. Yes.
Okay, I
Hands
had
on
to think
hips,
about it.
and she's looking down
I had
at
to-
her elbow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom. Okay, sorry.
Perfect.
I almost did. All I remember is like we run the show.
It is, and she like does her nod and everything. Yeah, perfect. I recreated Showstopper on my channel like nearly 2 years ago, and I have to say props to you because the stamina is.
Dude, I had no idea. If I tried to do that today, I would literally fall over. We had to do like so many takes, like because they wanted all these like special camera passes, and then
Yeah.
I was like, guys, the amount of times that I have to do fouette turns, spotting different corners, I'm going to hurl.
We
Like, I
didn't let it
literally, like, I'm
show.
gonna
It looks
throw up.
flawless. It's so iconic. I
Oh,
think it's
thank
like one of the
you.
most popular ones on their YouTube channel, really, isn't it? It's got like at least 1 million views. Like, icon.
It is actually crazy. It does have quite a few. Yeah, I noticed it had quite a few views, and I was like,
So it all paid off in the end. It was worth nearly throwing
Thank
up
you.
for.
I know it was crazy.
Question 5.
Okay.
In season 3, episode 19, who is Michelle supposed to be in the international small group with when she forgets her dance clothes?
Eldon, Sierra, Stephanie, Talia, and Michelle. You're not in dance clothes. Why aren't you in dance clothes?
I don't have my dance bag. But not to worry, my dad said he'll bring my bag. He's just in a meeting right now.
Oh, so now you leave your parents responsible for your things.
So Trevor, Lamar, Brittany, Isaac, and then Jordan?
No, you got one of them right.
No.
I'd say there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 people in addition to Michelle. So you got one.
So Isaac's not.
Isaac is in it, yes. Isaac was the only correct one you got.
Isaac. Oh, Miles?
No.
Oh my god, okay, I have no idea right now. I'm so confused. Season 3 is like a blur in my mind. Devin, Brown,
No.
is he in it? No? Who's in it then? I'm so confused.
I think
Like,
who's the
in it?
maddest that you haven't got your clothes with you? Can you even remember? I don't
Who's
know.
the mad? I can't remember. I'm honestly blacking out at this question. Okay, you can tell me. It's fine. I forfeit.
I will give you 1/4 of a point because you got Eldon.
Okay.
Like, that's fine.
Right.
But it was Talia, Sierra, and Stephanie because Stephanie's the one that gets the most mad at you about it.
Yeah, that's right. She does.
Yes, she's fuming. She's
No.
like, I just made it onto age group and you can't even remember your clothes.
It's all
Like-
coming back to me now. I'm like, okay.
Well, that was the only season 3 question I have personally.
Okay,
So we'll move on to
good.
season 4.
Okay.
What song does Michelle dance to when competing against Piper for the final spot in the quintet?
I'm always dancing by myself. I wanna take it
As I perform my solo, I'm not thinking about Piper or the competition or even the qualifier. All I'm thinking about is this dance.
Dancing by myself. Let's go.
Is it Fire? No, it's not Fire. It's think Victoria. I'm gonna do on my own.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go crazy. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's go. So fast.
Yeah, what's the title? You just said it.
I know. Let's go.
Yes, it's Let's Go. Perfect. You got it.
Okay.
Yes, that's Sassy Michelle. That's when she comes out and she's like...
Did you like my singing? I'm like...
Yes, it's a good method for getting it. Perfect. Question 7. In season 5, who is the final person to join Michelle's TNS West team?
It's game over.
Actually, she's not stringing her dancers along.
Noah, look, we're talking right now. Can you come back just a little bit later? We can talk about...
No. This can't wait. I'm gonna be joining Michelle's troupe. Michelle's troupe is where I belong. That whole environment, that's what I remember about the next step. I guess I'm the 10th member of TNS West.
In season 5, who is the last person to join TNS West team? Is it Kingston?
No, it's not. It's Noah.
It's
When Noah switches
That's
from
right.
Emily's.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I remember watching that scene for the first time and I was like, oh my god, like it's changed the whole game. It was such a shock.
That was wild. Okay, now I remember. That's right, because it was like, what are you doing
Yeah.
here?
Question 8. Also in season 5, who does Michelle wrongly pull from the regionals qualifier video?
And if that's the case, then you're not dancing in this qualifier video. I'm not the one that's hurt. Then who is? I have to protect my best friend. I promised her that I wouldn't tell Michelle. I have to pull you from all of the dances, including the qualifier video.
Is that one Kingston?
No, that's not Kingston.
Wait, sorry. What do you mean video? Season 5 episode.
Yeah.
Which episode is it?
I haven't actually wrote down the episode, but she's in the office, if that helps, and she decides that someone can't take part in the regionals video because she's found something out.
Oh my gosh. Is it Briar?
No, it should have been her, but it was Lola.
Ain't a Lola. Okay,
Lola covered for Michelle,
that's right.
and so Michelle took Lola off the dance instead of her.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, okay, I remember.
No worries. Yep. Okay, question 9. In season 6, episode 13, before the competition for the 5-point advantage, what song does Michelle dance to when realising she hasn't danced in so long because she's now studio head?
I used to train in the studio every single day with my team, and I've missed it so much.
Here comes the liftoff.
Michelle. Yeah, we need to talk. Noah turned 18.
Okay?
It's a solo in the studio.
It is.
Right? Is it Faith?
Oh, there is one to Faith,
No.
but that's towards the beginning.
There is one to Faith.
That's season 5, I think. This is season 6.
I've traveled far and wide. Is it that one? Can you give me a hint?
I can.
I'm trying to think, because I thought it was Faith. I thought it was Faith, but it's not Faith, because that was season 5.
Yes, I think so. So
Is it Home?
no, that's the one you were singing. I travel far from.
Yeah.
No, it's I'm trying to think. Emily walks in on her doing it, and she's like, Michelle, Noah turned 18. That's the scene.
I don't know.
Okay, it's Lift Off.
Lift Off! How did I not know that? Now it's like, I'm like, okay, I remember now.
Yeah,
For
of
some
course,
reason,
obviously.
No, it is. I literally know the song. Okay, yeah. Everybody
Yeah,
who's like
no
a huge fan
worries.
of the next step is going to be like, Victoria, you don't even know the show. Guys, I'm really trying. There's been like 7 seasons of stuff. I'm really trying though.
I think it's very excusable. Like, you started when you were only 13.
I
There's a
know.
lot to remember.
It's a lot to remember. Sorry, guys. Don't hate me.
Okay, question 10. So your final one for this round.
Okay.
In season 7, what 2 gifts does Michelle anonymously gift Emily?
Whoever sent this gift knows me very well. I mean, this specific brand of highlighter, it's my favorite.
gosh.
So I know you weren't actually there, but Michelle didn't. Sorry.
Yeah. Why am I thinking about when they were like wheeling in that thing? But it was that was the cake. Oh,
I'm not sure. Why do you keep thinking about the cake?
I don't know, because I was thinking about because was I in those episodes? No, I wasn't in the episodes.
You at the very end when it's revealed that it was Michelle who was sending the gifts.
I don't know. I can't think. Is there any?
Okay. It was highlighters. Oh, did you say you want a clue?
Yeah. Okay, highlighters.
The second one, it's because she knows that Emily usually works through lunch.
So some kind of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's sushi. So it's highlighters and sushi that she gets her. So your next round is your questions from fans. So these were all submitted yesterday on my Instagram and on my community tab on YouTube. So
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
your first one is from Ruby Matilda. In season 4, did Michelle audition for A Troop in the morning or the afternoon group?
I need to be better than last year. And getting back on A Troop is the first step.
I think it was the afternoon group.
It is. It was the afternoon group. Perfect.
Okay. That's a good question.
Yeah, good question, Ruby. Second question is from Aman445. That was a tongue twister. In season 1, episode 21, Michelle brings in an external group of dancers for A Troop to learn from. What kind of dancers were they?
Bharatanatyam dancing is a very expressive dance style originating from southern India. I brought in these dancers because they are so expressive and emotional, and that's what we need to bring into our routines.
Okay, I'm blanking on the cultural word for it, but I remember this lady that we worked with. Her name was Gabby.
Yes.
It's not Bollywood dancing, but it's very similar. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the name of the dance. It's like really, really special. What is it called?
I think it's Bharatanatyam.
Bharatanatyam dancing.
Bharatanatyam.
Yes, I remember this.
Well, I'll give you half a
Boom.
point because you remembered who it was that you worked with and stuff, and like you knew what it was. You just didn't want to like pronounce it wrong or get the wrong one. So yes, I will give you half a point for it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Question 3 is from Snips the Padawan, ABS, and Mads Keith. What type of flip does Alfie teach Michelle in season 4?
What is a monkey flip?
To do a monkey flip, you have to become the monkey. Like so.
That was not
Very
a monkey
good.
sound at all.
That was very good.
Alfie really is a great teacher.
An aerial.
Oh no, it was a monkey flip.
No. Oh, where you tuck the
You were
legs.
so confident with that then.
Because you tuck the legs in. It's like an aerial.
Yeah, and you had to make the noises you were doing.
I was too quick with it. Because I know that we were like working on my aerial and stuff.
Yes.
And then he was like,
yes.
tuck your legs.
Yeah, and he was like, let loose a bit more.
Yes.
Question 4. This is from Trinity Taylor and Infinite TNS.
Okay.
What is Michelle's cat called, as she reveals in season 3?
You know, my mom took the cat to Wisconsin with her.
Yeah.
Bet you miss him. What's his name? Tiggy?
That's a cute name.
Yeah, I know.
Not Whiskers, but it's like a generic name. Like, no.
It's not Whiskers.
No, it's like, is it a generic name?
I don't think so. No.
Michelle's cat. It was only brought up like once. And then we totally moved on. Wow, what a great question. These kids are getting me! Guys! Dang it.
Okay, do you give up? Should I tell you?
Yeah, you can.
It's Tiggy.
Well, okay, this is where I was gonna ask. That was my real cat's name.
Oh, you should have just guessed that.
And I should have just guessed that because for a second I was like, there's no way that I just said like Tiggy because that was at the time that was my family cat. And I was like, no, I don't think I said that. I don't remember what name was it though. What name was it? Yeah.
Tiggy had a cameo then.
That's so sweet. My
That
poor
is
little
cute.
baby.
Okay, question 5. This is your final one from fans. So this is from Earl A, Crusher M33, Carly Dooley, Lego Friends Edits, Anjali, and Mads Keith again.
Okay.
What is Michelle's middle name as revealed by Hunter in season 2, episode 5?
You know nothing about Michelle. What's her middle name?
Why does that matter?
Her middle name is Beatrice.
I know my last name starts with a W.
It does, yeah.
Michelle's
Do you have any
middle
idea?
name.
Yeah. What do you think her last name is? Do you have any inside
I always
knowledge?
said that my name was like Michelle Wilson, but
I think it'd be quite funny if it's like Michelle Wisconsin, because she goes on about it
Michelle
so
Wisconsin.
often.
Yeah, I know, it's so true. She's like, I'm from Wisconsin. I know that my last name starts with W. Michelle? Is it Michelle? It's not Michelle Ann. It's...
No. It's not like a generic like Anne or Rose or... I'm trying to think of typical middle names, but...
These are hard.
They
I'm
are
so
hard.
mad. I'm like... Can you give me a clue? No.
I don't really know how to give you a clue. It starts with a B.
Beatrice.
Yes.
Beatrice. Yeah, I remember now.
Yes, it is Beatrice.
Sorry,
So
you can give me
now-
like a half point if you
Okay,
want.
I'll give you half then.
Yeah.
So, your final question and final round.
This changes everything.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
Oh, also, Steve47418 and Earl A also submitted this, but I liked it, so I
Okay.
used it.
Okay.
As revealed in Hunter in season 2, episode 5, what is Michelle's shoe size?
What's her shoe size?
I don't know, but I'm not creepy.
Her left shoe is a 7, while her right side's a 7.5.
7.5? 7.5?
There's,
6.
I would say 1 foot is different to the other.
Okay.
So we're looking
I
for
think
2 shoe sizes. Yeah, that's all I say.
I think the right foot is a 7 and then the left is like a 7.5.
The right
No?
is a 7.5 and the left is a 7. So I'll give you half. I'll give you 2.5 because it just was switched. I think that's more than half, to be fair. You'd only get half if you got one of them right. So I'm going to give you 4 points out of 5. I think that's all right.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
No worries.
I was close. I was like, okay. I know
I'm
one of them was,
surprised
like-
you remembered that, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I mean
all
that's
the
like my
things.
actual feet. My actual feet are like my right foot is like literally a 7, and then I feel like my left foot
Oh.
is slightly like a 7.5. So I think we base that off of like the,
okay.
the truth.
So here it is, the final leaderboard of Guess the Reference Series 2, with Liam Mackey at the very top with 20.1, followed by Isaiah Peck, Emily Roman, Berkeley Ratsav, and today's contestant Victoria Baldesarra. We then have Dylan, Monique, Noah, Brianna, and Colton at the very bottom. Congratulations. So would you like to nominate somebody to try and challenge your score? I mean, you are going to be the 10th and final contestant of the series, but if we did do another series, who would you want to try and challenge your score?
I'd want Trevor Torchman to challenge my score. Because it would be so funny to see him like try and remember these things. Because Trevor does have a pretty sharp memory, but I feel like...
Okay, usually people nominate people that they don't think are going to beat them. Like, oh, I know this person has a bad memory.
But I also don't know if he could keep up. You know?
Oh, okay. That sounds like a challenge then.
It's a challenge.
Would you like to plug your social medias and just tell everyone where they can find you on everything? I mean, they probably
For
already
sure.
know, but so you can tell
Yeah.
the world.
If they don't, obviously, my name is Victoria Baldesarra, and all my handles are very similar. So on Instagram, at Vic Baldesarra. I really don't use like my Facebook page anymore, but I'm on there still, Victoria Baldesarra, and then my YouTube is Victoria Baldesarra. And that's really it though.
Thank you so much, Victoria, for taking part. I really appreciate it. Like, literally, I'm such a Michelle stan, such a Victoria stan. Like, when you messaged me, I was like, yes!
Thank you.
I'm so happy. I got my 10th person. I'm so, overjoyed. It's just been a complete pleasure to meet you and speak to you and have you take part. So thank you so much. Like, literally.
Of course, thank you. It was fun reminiscing. It's been like so long, and I don't know, it's just like this crazy like time in my life where I'm like, wait, I literally just did a show for 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah, you literally grew up on screen.
Yeah, and it's so
like...
special to like remember all these like little details about the show, you know. So Thank you. It was so fun.
Yeah. So you've learned a bit more about Michelle as well.
Yeah, I honestly was like, wait, that's
this.
so cool. I forgot like these little details about the character, so it was awesome.
I'm having a moment to reflect now that I've had 20 TNS cast members want to do a video with me. And why am I getting emotional? Can you tell that I'm currently hormonal and it's my hormonal time of the month? So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this series and enjoyed this episode, the final episode with Victoria. It was an absolute honour and pleasure to even speak. Like, you can tell from my demeanour. I mean, we've seen my reactions to Michelle every time Michelle freaking dances or appears on screen. I'm in awe. Every time Victoria posts anything, I'm like, yes, queen. And thank you guys, obviously, for all of your support, because not because I appreciate it, I do appreciate it. It means the world, honestly, and there are so many exciting things coming up for me as well that I'm not quite allowed to tell you about yet, but it's all because of you and your support, so I'm eternally grateful. So what you saw before was the season 2 leaderboard with everyone from season 2 in it, but this is the overall final leaderboard with everyone from both season 1 and season 2, and the way that I've done it is that if they got their obscure question right, then it counted for 5 points instead of just the 1, so it's all completely even and everyone had the same kind of score system. So we actually have a bit of a surprise person at the very top of our table. We have Maddie Langdon, who scored 21 points if the obscure question had been worth 5 points in season 1, followed by Liam Mackey, Isaiah Peck, Emily Roman and Miles Dobson, who was the big winner of season 1. So just to note, Miles didn't get his obscure question right in season 1, whereas Maddie did. So if it had been worth 5 points, that's how she would have taken the lead on him. But obviously that wasn't a thing back then. So on the second page, we then have Katie, Berkeley, Emily, Molly and Carter, followed by Victoria, Dylan, Monique, Noah and Shelby. And then on the final page we have Brianna, Renee, Colton, Danny, and in bottom place, Alexandra Chaves. The scores don't even matter at the end of the day. It's just such a great experience to chat with everyone who took part. And you know what? It's good fun. And like Victoria said, like even just to reminisce on those tiny details that you kind of look over, like Michelle's last name starts with a W. Like something so small is so memorable. So yeah, it's just been such a good experience overall. I don't even want to stop filming. I feel like I have so much to say, but I don't even know what to say. I'm just thankful. So I don't know whether there will be a season 3, but if there is, then I will be doing the same kind of format that I've done for season 2. So I'm filming them all behind the scenes and stuff. And then when I get 10 people, I can start releasing them to you guys, because I wouldn't want to start recording and say I get 2 people and then I don't get anyone else. And it's like, oh, well, we'll cut the series short. So if there is a season 3, I'll do it all behind the scenes and I won't tell you guys till I'm ready, I suppose. But yeah, it's been great. The upload schedule from now on is going to be Sunday videos with maybe an occasional Wednesday video. So the usual ranking videos or what ifs and stuff will be on a Sunday. And then if I can have a second video of the week, then it'll be on a Wednesday. I'll see you next week, guys, for a new video. Bye.